So we have sodium and oxygen, and what we want to talk about is how would they fill up their outermost shell and gain 8 valence electrons, which is their goal, what they really want. All right, so sodium, Na, let's go take a look at that on the periodic table. Na has a atomic number of 11. And if you look down at this group, it's got 1 valence electron. So let's see. If I were to draw out a electron dot structure of this, Na would just have 1 dot here. And he's not happy because he doesn't have 8 in his outermost shell. So his goal is, in fact, maybe I think the best way to do it is, we said that Z is equal to 11. That would be the atomic number of sodium. So let me just do it this way instead. All right. I'm going to do the shells. And the first guy, first shell has 2, and he can hold 2. Okay, so then there's my 2 dots. And the second guy, he can hold 8, and every outer layer after that can hold 8. So if I want to go Z11, then I go 1, 2, then 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So sodium is not happy at all. And the reason being is because on his outermost shell, he has 1 extra electron. Now, what he's going to say is he's going to say, man, if only I could get 7 more electrons, then I could have 8 on my outermost shell. See? He could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he'd be stoked. Now, he could do that. Or what he could do is he could say, man, if only I didn't have this 1 extra electron, I'm going to give it away. Because then that last shell is going to disappear. I'm not going to deal with this last outermost shell over here. And guess what? My new outermost shell, which is the second ring, does have 8. And I am stoked. So he can do one of 2 things. He can gain 7 electrons or lose 1 electron. Now, they're going to talk to you about electron affinity and all of that kind of stuff. But I mean, think about it. Which do you think would be easier for him to do? To lose this 1 electron and just give it away to somebody who really wants it, or to force 7 other electrons to come and join his side? And the answer is it's way easier to lose 1 electron. So the sodium is most likely going to lose this extra electron, and most likely sodium will be forming cations because he's pretty stoked with getting rid of that 1 extra electron. Now, let's talk about oxygen, O. And oxygen has an atomic number of 8. Okay, so let's draw that out. So oxygen has 8. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now oxygen can do one of 2 things. He can lose 6 electrons. See? If he got rid of those 6 electrons, yes, the innermost shell, or the outermost shell, his new outermost shell, won't have 8 per se, but it will be full because remember that first ring only holds 2. Or what he could do is he could gain 2 electrons. If this one gained 2 electrons, it would have an electron here, an electron here. They would be stoked because they would have 8 on the outermost shell. And that's what oxygen likes to do. It likes to go around, steal 2 electrons, and become kind of stable. Because the goal here is to get 8 in the outermost shell.